Good day, we got blue skies today. The rain is finally gone. Singapore Grand Prix this morning was freaking amazing. And I got a box, a big box. In this big box is a winch, and that winch is gonna go on that Bronco. So let me clean up whatever art project this is, and then we'll get going. So this is the Ford Performance winch. That is a Bronco with a capable bumper. If you know anything about the Ford Performance winch, you will know that it says it is not compatible with the capable bumper. It's only compatible with the heavy-duty modular. But I think it's wrong. I think I can mount it, and I'll show you why. So I'm sitting here one day watching the kids play in the pool, which is what I should be doing this weekend instead of playing with this. But this is way more fun. But I was sitting there watching them, and I noticed as I was sitting there that this bumper on my Bronco was installed crooked from the factory. If you look at this side, I can barely fit one finger under here. If I go to the other side, I can fit two. So this bumper was installed wrong at the factory. It's installed crooked to one side. So I began tearing this thing apart, seeing how it's mounted, and I realized as I dug into this that it is very, very similar to the HD modular bumper. If it's the same as the HD modular bumper, I should be able to mount this to it, right? Maybe. I don't know. So the next day I drove over to the dealership because my dealership has an Everglades on the lot for sale. Everglades, in case you didn't know, has a factory winch on it. I look underneath it, I snap some photos, I do some comparing and contrasting. It's really, really close. I'm feeling pretty confident. Not 100%, but it's really close. And then the following week, the very next week, it just so happens that Ford releases the media photos for the Wildlands Command Center. I think that's called Wildlands Command Center Fire, whatever. It's this cool concept Bronco that Ford built for the National Park Service in collaboration with some aftermarket company. And guess what? It's got the winch with the bumper on it. So I know it's close. I know it's possible to get this to mount to there. I may need to modify it a little bit here and there. I honestly have no idea. We're gonna find out today, but I'm pretty sure I can somehow get this onto here. There's obviously no instructions for this. This is not supported by Ford, so we're just gonna figure it out as we go. I know step one is to remove this plastic trim piece. That's it, that's all I know. It's gonna be, yeah, it'll be interesting. Hopefully it works, because this winch was expensive. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have a winch for sale. We'll see. All right, let's go. Let the games begin. Okay. Oh, there's layers. There is layers to this. It's not just one layer. Okay. Let's actually get organized for once. That would be a change of pace. So usually I don't get organized. All right. Is that it? That appears to be it. Did we get everything? I don't know. Why are they taking my cardboard? Okay, whatever. So in typical Ford fashion, there doesn't seem to be a user manual, but I kind of expected that. So I'm just gonna go online and print it out. It's not gonna work for that, obviously, but we'll see. It'll get us somewhere. I think it's a good sign when the first page of the user manual is actually a copy of a TSB. Probably not. This is about anyway. Parking aid sensors not staying deactivated. Oh, this brings up a very good point. So this winch bracket mounts right here. If you have the capable bumper with the high package or the Lux package, or the Hilux package, there are sensors inside these plastic trim pieces. Therefore, you will not be able to install this winch unless you can figure out some way to relocate the sensors, obviously. But assuming there is no way to relocate the sensors, you can't install this winch. The sensors will be in the way. Now, I have the mid package, so I don't have to worry about sensors. I have no adaptive cruise control, no parking sensors, no camera, none of that. So, +1 for the mid package. All right, so we got don't care. I mean, we might care at some point, but we don't care right now. Okay, so skid plate, push pins, which I don't have on that bumper. Then those trim pieces, bull bar, which I don't have, license plate bracket, which I don't have. Then those come off, And then the bumper comes off, and then it's new parts after that. Okay, so skid plate, that's 15 mil. I'm pretty sure. Is this a 15? Yes. All right, let's go. Oh, out of the way. I'm aware. One skid plate. All right, now this piece. Now this is just a decent tug. Pull these guys off. Oh, there's one side. And see if I can get the other side. Whoop, there we go. One. If you have trouble getting these out, there's actually, you can actually reach around and feel the clips on the other side. Maybe. I thought you could. You could on that side. I'm assuming you can on this side too. Oh yeah, you can. Urgh. There we go. 2. All right. Now, I just got to pull those off. What are these? Are these 15? They are. There's one. Okay. Now, I don't know how heavy this bumper is, nor do I know what wiring harnesses are behind it, and I obviously don't want to rip them out, so I'm gonna go get a couple jack stands. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I would just like to take a minute and bask in this glorious idea I had not to dump the bumper on the ground. It's probably gonna be my best idea all week. Guess what? It's not tall enough. Well, it's a good thing I basked while I had a chance. How do I want to do this not to hurt myself? Maybe I should see... I'm going to try to figure out how these fog lights are plugged in first. Can you see it from here? Not really. How? Where are you plugged in at, guy? Where does the wiring harness go? All right, let me try the other side. There's a connector right here. Can I get to it? Probably not. I probably have to drop the bumper first, but that's where the wiring connector is. Okay. It hasn't fallen yet, which is a bit disturbing because I expected it. It's definitely loose, but I expected this side to fall. So is it held on elsewhere that I don't know about? Maybe here. I don't know. Let's loosen this side. Figure it out. There it goes. It just fell. Okay. It's off. The problem is I can't see. Usually if I know what the type of connector it is, I can feel my way to unplugging it, but in this case I don't know what type of connector it is, so I can't feel my way. I know you guys can't see anything. You're probably looking at the sky right now. Sorry, but I need to do this. I got it. It's just a little push clip thing. Alright, now that this bumper's off the vehicle, let me show you the connector. Connector is right here. It's not too bad at all. You just have to press on this little tab. It's hard to know what you're looking for when you can't see it, but it's just a little tab. You press it down, it pops right out. On the Bronco, it is way up here. It's way up here. I'll show you. If you can get under there. It's right, whoop, right there. I'm sure you can see it. It's kind of hard to reach, but it's definitely up there. You can get to it without too much hassle. Okay, next step is to remove these bolts, and the instructions say it's 10 mil, but I am pretty sure it is not 10 mil. Definitely not. It's probably 8 mil. Yes, okay. So it might be 10 mil on the modular bumper, I don't know. But on this bumper, it is definitely 8 millimeters. There's 1, 2. They tell you to pop out the front hooks and toss these, but I ain't gonna toss them. I'm gonna save them. So there you go. Put those in a box somewhere, stick it in my garage. I'll probably never see them again, but I got them. Next, remove the forward bolt and loosen the rearmost bolt to allow 1/2 inch gap to insert the CAC bracket. Uh-oh, I don't have one of those. This might be game over. Oh, these guys down here. Oh, okay. All right, so remove the forward bolt and loosen the rearmost bolt. All right, I got you. Oh, bummer. Okay, where's the small guy? Uh-oh. Not enough electron power. Oh, come on. So let's try this. We'll have to use people power. Holy crap. Those are tight. That is a tight one, my friends. All right. All right, so there's one. Some Loctite on that thread. Now I gotta do the rear one too, but the rear one doesn't need to be, probably can't see it, but the rear one back there, that one doesn't need to come all the way up. That only needs to come out about 1/2 inch according to the instructions. What if I do this? Can you guys see that? Oh, you can. Look at you guys, you're upside down. All right, now that one I think I can reach with the big gun. Oh, freaking, you gotta be joking me right now. Jesus. All right, you know what? I need a breaker bar. I did bring a wobbly, so let's try a wobbly. I win. Install the winch CAC bracket. What the heck is a CAC bracket? Oh, okay. You're a CAC bracket. Here's 1. Here's 2. Are they the same? No. No, they are not. So, that means there is a left and a right. Which one is left and which one is right? Good question. Good question indeed. Remember that first page that I said we didn't care about? I care about it now. All right, so CAC bracket. I want the right hand bracket. FA. U. I think I did it wrong. I think it's supposed to go like this. So that means that's this side. That's this side. Right. So you go on here. Pop you in. You run back up into the frame.
No. So is there any way to restart car when there's a few little specks left?
Yes.
Oh.
Put in dry branches or whatever and then restart it. Cool. Is there a torque spec for this thing? 59 foot-pounds. All right. 80. We'll do Newton meters because it's easier for me. There we go. And you on the back side. All right, there's that. And click, clickages, recheck the back one. Clickages, cool. Other side with the wobbly. Slide you in, put you back. Clickages, clickages. All right. Next. Okay, so got this guy open, and we are looking for these. And where these go, I'm not entirely sure, but they go somewhere over there. Into the frame rail? Oh, right there, right there. Oh, I get it. I get it. They go right there. Oh, okay. All right, so it's hard to see, but way up there, come on, son, work with me. Way up there, there's a hole in the frame rail, and that's where you gotta stick the bolt. So, and then it just pops through the middle here, like so. All right, so now we got to install these L brackets here, but I don't know what is what. So we have a BA-EA, we have a DA, and an AA. Inner frame bracket right hand, left hand. So DA and AA. So these are the inner frame brackets. This is an inner frame. What the frick? They're all different. Okay, so inner frame right hand is DA. What about inner frame left hand? Inner frame left hand is BA. Gotcha. So inner, and then this is outer left hand. So AA is outer left hand, EA is outer right hand. Okay. Oh, I got my lefts and rights mixed up. So you guys go there, you guys go here. Okay, okay, we're good. So you go right here, tighten this guy. And you go on the other side. I know you guys can't see it, but it's back there. Nut. Reach my hand under there. Oh man, it is tight. Hand tight, says the instructions. Cool. Other side. So DA, you go like this. Get it up there. Cool. And a nut. Nice. Okay, outer nut. Cool. There we go. All right, so now we gotta install these guys. Well, I can tell you, because this only has one nut, that you're over here, which means you're right here. So let's pop you in. Cool. Then we need those plastic nuts I took off earlier. Okay, so you go on there. Plastic nuttages. There's that. Get another one right there on the other side. Come along, camera. Other side we go. All right, pop you up and over. This side, for whatever reason, has less room for your hand than the other side, and I don't know why. I really don't, but it doesn't. Oh. 46 Newton meters. Okay. I'm still working on the Bronco, my dearest. Oh, thank you. Time for clickages with a deep socket. Let's get rid of the extender. leakages on this side, which is a little bit harder because there's not enough room. This is, you know, this would be great if I had one of those electric power tools, the little sideways, you know, right angle impact drivers. Yeah, this would be great because this is kind of a pain, I won't lie. Click, click, click. Ugh. Come back, socket. Click, click. All right, next step. Back to the bumper. We're gonna install these guys. So, is there a left and a right? I don't know. The process of elimination tells me that the threaded nuts welded onto this piece go to the inside, so it should install like that. Okay. And you know, guys, I think we have found the incompatibility. I think we have found it. Yup. All right, before we give up on this completely, let's just double check the other side to make sure I don't have a crooked bumper or anything. Yeah, same exact issue. Okay, so we have found the incompatibility. So you're supposed to swap out these hooks, the cast hooks, with these guys that support the bumper, and it don't fit. And the reason why it doesn't fit is because of this bottom lip right here. And you can see they already cut it out, so obviously they knew it was an issue for something, but it's just not cut out quite far enough to support this bracket. Let me strategize about this and I'll be back. All right, I think I have thunk all the things there is to think about this particular issue, and here's the plan. So I'm going to notch out this bumper here to make room for these supports. I'm not going to modify the bracket because obviously this bracket is structural. This bumper is not structural, so I'm going to make notches here, and then I also may need to make that notch bigger for the peg. So this notch right here is what I'm talking about. I might have to round that out a little bit. I'm not 100% sure what that I'm only going to do if this bumper part doesn't work. So step one, notch out this bumper. We'll go from there. That's going to take a cutting wheel. I don't have any cutting wheels, so I'm going to have to go to the hardware store and pick those up. But no biggie. It's the end of the day. Sun's going down. Can't really do much about it now anyway. But of course, it's going to rain all day tomorrow, which means I get to clean all of this up. Tomorrow I'll go to the hardware store, get some cutting wheels, and then we'll get back to it the day after. So luckily for you guys, you get to time travel a few days forward, so catch you there. Welcome back, welcome back. So, I won't lie, it's actually 3 weeks later. A little bit of life happened, and then I guess I hit the wrong button on the TARDIS or something, but we're back at it. So the primary reason for the delay is because I wanted to get some cutting discs to cut out this bumper here for my die grinder. Guess what store sells die grinders but has 0 attachments for die grinders? Ah, Home Depot, everyone's favorite worthless hardware store. So we're gonna give the Dremel a shot. I will fully admit the Dremel is probably the wrong tool for this. It should be a die grinder, an angle grinder. Angle grinders are too big for this space, so die grinder is what I wanted, but you know, fake it till you make it, I guess. I don't know. All right, so the plan, until I realize it's a terrible plan and I need a new plan, is to cut notches on my Sharpie marks right here. That should provide relief for the supports right here on this bracket, and we'll see how it goes. I probably should remove this bracket, but if I remove the bracket, then it's going to be really hard to like guess and check my work as I go along here. So I'm gonna try. Now Actually, I am going to remove that bracket. Oh, this is going to be so annoying, but that's okay. Also, if you hear random British voices in the background, I'm watching Formula One. So, you're not crazy. There is British guys talking. But it's okay, because you won't be able to hear anything in a second. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, now we got some room. Loud noises. Ooh, I felt that. Alright, where's my... We need safety glasses. I felt that. Okay, round two. I feel like I'm doing this the wrong... Let's just flip it over. Alright, are we even remotely close to on the right track here? Let's find out. Yeah, we just got a long way to go. I don't think that's wide enough, but let's see how we're doing. More. And that weld is actually on the outside there, so I'm gonna have to trim at an angle. Okay. All right, let's see if we got anywhere. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. We're better, but we need so much more space. You know what? I think I'm just gonna cut off. More grinding! Okay, so now in theory, that should have provided the relief for the welds, and it did. Nice. Okay. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to cut those down farther, but before I do that, I'm gonna widen this notch here. The peg on this bracket is a little bit thicker than the factory peg, so I'm gonna widen that a little bit to make it fit a little nicer. And then yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to. I might abandon the notch thing and just do a big old cut on the bottom. We'll see. In case you're wondering, this metal is a lot harder than the bumper. Holy cow. I can almost guarantee you there are metal workers right now cringing at what I'm doing. But, you know, it is absolutely incredible. This is why I wanted a die grinder. This metal is really tough. I mean, it's getting through it a little bit, Thankfully, we don't have to go far. If we did have to go far, I would have to go to a metal shop. All right, there we go. That's what we needed. Cool. Coffee break for the last 2 laps. And Max Verstappen wins again. There's a shocker. But McLaren did pretty good. All right, back to it. Okay. All right, the next obstruction is this guy. So I'm gonna have to trim back. This is to hold on the trim pieces. The trim pieces are over here. It's to hold on these guys. Obviously not that important, so let's trim it back. Are we close? It feels like we've been close for the past hour and a half. Oh, we are so close. You gotta come off. We are so close. Just a little bit more of that. Cool. All right, are we in? Oh, we are. Are we in? Are we in? Are we in? Are we in? That side's in. What are we blocked on? Oh! 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 We're in! We are freaking in! Let's go! Let's go! We are in! Check the other side real quick. Yeah, we're in. Sweet! Nice, 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 nice. Cool. So we got. Oh wow, that's a rough look. We got it. Let me show you. So obviously you have to notch this out. You had to notch out more of this than I thought you would have. I probably notched out too much, to be honest with you, but that took a long time. That was a lot of guessing and checking. Then obviously you have to grind out this peg, or that notch for the peg. And then finally I had to trim off this tab right here that's used for the trim piece. And that's it. So obviously there's a lot of rough edges here. I'm gonna go through with the grinder and clean it all up, and then we'll do the other side. Cool. Well done. All right, we're done. I can't hear myself. We're done. Here's one side, got it all notched out. I still need to clean up that edge a little bit. But there's one side and the other side, so we're set. In typical DIY fashion, the first side took like almost 2 hours, and the second side only took 20 minutes. So awesome. I look forward to reading the comments from all the metal workers that know what they're doing, and they can point out everything I did wrong. All right. Next up, the bumper on the Bronco. Okay. This is definitely a two-person gig. Okay. Nice. Cool. All right, one last question I got. If these trim pieces still fit. So let's grab you and stick you on. So you should go on right there, like that. I don't want to put you all the way on, but there's that. And then this guy should go on right here, like so. I think this is going to work out, guys. I really do. Cool, awesome stuff. All right, here's my plan for the rest of the day. I'm going to take that bumper back off, and I'm going to hit it with a can of, you know, the whatever it's called, this stuff. I'm going to hit it with, oh wow, I forgot. Is it down here? Right there. Cool. I'm going to hit it with this, and that should hopefully provide it with some amount of corrosion resistance, and then let it dry, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. See you tomorrow. You ever wake up one morning and realize that you've made a serious error in judgment? Yeah, that's me. My back is killing me today. Apparently, hunching over while grinding for 3 hours is just not a smart idea. But I think we're good. Cool. Let's get it back together. Hey, look what I just found. I found an Easter egg. It's probably hard to see. It says, congratulations on ponying up for a more capable bumper. Cool. I wonder if I just found one that somebody hasn't found before. I'll have to post it. I wonder if we'll ever get a list of all the Easter eggs on the Bronco from Ford. Be curious to know how many have not been found. I imagine the engineers have like a bingo board on the wall or something, and they just mark it off as people find the Easter eggs. Dead mosquito. All right. Bumper, 2 jack stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. That's all set. Impact. Make sure this is ready to go. What size is on here? 13. That's no good. I need the 15. Okay. We're set. Ugh. The thing about this bumper is not that it's heavy. It's really not that heavy. It's just really awkward for a one-man operation. Another one. Oh, I'm on fire. Now, before I push it up, let's plug in that wiring harness. There is literally not much room. God, they're everywhere tonight. I can feel it. I just can't get to it. Okay, can I take this bumper off? Let's try this. Let's just take it off again. At least on this side. Oh yeah, that's the play. Okay, pro tip. Make sure you plug in the harness before you put the bumper on. Oh, it's in. I felt it. Cool. Now, before I go and tighten everything down, let me make sure the fog lights still work. Apparently you have to have the ignition on for the fogs, but not for the headlights, which is okay. Sure, why not? Now that we're all set, I have the opportunity to correct a factory wrong. Let's lift up this bumper. All right. Hey, the bumper's straight. Imagine that. All right. Cool. I wonder what the torque spec for those are. I'm sure, given those bolts, I'm sure it is mucho grande ugadugas. 80 Newton meters. Okay, that's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Does this go to 80 or do I need to get the other one? It does go to 80. Okay. Okay. Ugaduga. Other way. One. Click. Last one. click, click. Cool. Next. All right, back to the instructions. We need those guys to attach to that prong that we attached this thing, the little prong that sticks out the back. Those need to be secured with, looks like these. It says those are 22 millimeter. I'm sorry, but that is not 22 millimeter. That is a 15. Yeah, that's a 15. Huh. Is that it? Let's see what else we got. Yeah, okay, well, I got 8 here. The instruction manual says I need 8 nuts. I'm pretty sure these are the right nuts. I think there's just a typo in the manual. It's definitely not 22 millimeter, and none of them are anywhere close to 22 millimeter. So we'll just, we'll go with it. One on that side. Drive that in. And this is, I don't even know if I should trust this, but this says 48 Newton meters. Cool, other side. Loud noises. Come on, click, clickages. There we go. You pop in there. And somehow you guys get through. I don't know how. Oh, that's how you get through. There's 1, 2, and thrice. Send it. I need a wobbly, but I got a better wobbly. I picked this guy up while I was waiting for the rain. Come on out. Okay. Cool. So 3 weeks ago, well, earlier in this video for you guys, I used this with my impact. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to use one of these. But I got one, so we're good. Yeah. Cool. 110 Newton meters. Well, okay, I'm gonna need a different torque wrench then. Bigger torque wrench. It's getting dark up there. It's not even that late. It's only like 4 o'clock, but it's dark up there. We're gonna get hit with rain, so I think I'm gonna torque these guys, and then we'll have to stretch this into a 4th day, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. 1, 2, 3. All right, on the other side. Can't believe it's like mid-October and we still got mosquitoes freaking everywhere. 3. All right, that is where we're gonna conclude today, I think. I lied. One more thing. Grab these guys. Pop these back on. There we go. All right. Cool. All right, wind's really picking up now, so I better get out of here. Tomorrow morning. Oh, one missed the bus yesterday. One missed the bus. So from here on out, I'm expecting to just be able to follow the instructions pretty much word for word. We'll see how it goes. Cool. First up, these guys. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I was not prepared with the torquages. The torquages was not ready to go. 15, I presume. 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, winch time. This thing is heavy, by the way. Oh, there we go. Come back here, you. I don't want any flat tires because of you. Cool. Nice. All right, back to the boring stuff. Tell you what, normally I don't really care if there's a front license plate on vehicles, but on the Bronco, it really doesn't do the Bronco any favors. It just doesn't. Cool. I mean, these guys have a torque spec, but do I really care? Not really. You know what? That license plate bracket looks stupid as heck. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah! Yeah! Get out of here. Just kidding. I'm probably gonna need you to stay legal. Come back. Just, you know, go hide in a corner for a little while. So they want you to bolt that winch onto the plate and then heave the whole plate with the winch onto the brackets. That's quite the heave. I am anticipating that this might suck a little bit, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, come on, winch line. Whoop, stay. Oh, it's not level. Yep, okay, readjust. You know what? Let's just do it on the Bronco. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I don't think so. We don't have to tighten it down. Let's just put those through so it doesn't move anywhere. And then let's just give it a shot. Okay. Get through there. Cool. What's that racket? Oh, they're farming. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Although now I know why they want you to do the license plate bracket before you install the winch. So fine. Okay, so now the problem is I gotta get this in there, which you guys probably can't see, but oh wait, I can just slide this over. Oh, look at that. Now I can definitely get it in. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, now to find the nut. We'll do one more to locate it. Cool. Drive it home. What are these, 15? Hope so. Cool. Not bad. Other than you, stupid. All right, thank you for your services, skid plate bolts, but you are not necessary anymore. All right. Is this right? Yep. Pop this on. There we go. Man, that would look so cool without that license. Okay, stop complaining about the license plate, I know. You don't like that noise? Am I making too much noise? I'm sorry. Cool. Done. All right, I think we have just found another incompatibility. They want you to run, this is the ground wire right here. They want you to run this ground wire through this gap in the trim piece, and I don't think that gap exists if you have the capable bumper. So I'm gonna have to figure out an alternative. I don't know what that alternative looks like right now, but I might have to go up through here. That makes sense. I don't know, I'll figure this out. I'll get back to you. Hi, I won't lie. That wasn't particularly enjoyable, but we did it. So here's our ground, and there's our power. Let me show you what we got here. This ground cable is supposed to come up and over here and through a little notch in the front of the bumper. I don't have that notch. That notch does not exist on the capable bumper. If I had known about it ahead of time, I could have potentially dug out the bottom of this a little bit more to get the cable through there, but I don't know, because that solid metal plate is right there, and that's what my finger's running into. So it is what it is. It's gonna have to go up and over. Same thing with the power cable. They have it routed back behind here through the grill shutters a little bit. I don't know. I have no idea how it's supposed to fit, but I'm guessing it's another incompatibility thing. It's just, there's just not enough room back there with the capable bumper. There just isn't. So it too will have to go up and over. I don't love it. It's not as clean of a look, but I'll live. So I'm gonna tidy this up a little bit. We'll get everything together, get it all zip tied in place, get it plugged in, and then we'll see if it actually powers on. All right, we're done. I didn't film much of it because honestly there's only enough room in there for my face, so not enough room for you guys, but let me show you what I can show you. Okay, so under the Bronco we got this all the way across, then it pops up and over the bumper. Again, on the factory wirings, you're supposed to somehow cut magnets. You're supposed to somehow cut through here, but there's no room to cut through there on the capable bumper. So follow it through there, and then we pop out up and over the bumper right there. This is my least fair part. It doesn't really look finished. I think maybe if I really wanted to clean this up, I could take off this bottom trim or maybe the grill and snake the wires back there, but this is fine. This will do for now until I hated it enough to change it. And then under the bumper, the wires snake through. Two pieces right there. There's the two wires. They snake up over and over this support here, this painted support piece, and then it goes up through the wheel well all the way up. You can kind of see daylight up there. And then obviously it pops up right here. It's plugged in. Power's right there. Ground's right there. This right here is my amplifier that was attached right there, and I gotta move it over there, but I didn't give myself enough room, so I'm gonna I'll have to figure that out. But other than the amp, we're set to go. Let's plug it in and give it a shot. The only thing I'm not super thrilled about is that there's no kill switch to turn this off. It's powered all the time, but maybe that's not an issue. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, out. Whoa, wrong out. All right, come back. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay. You know what? Let's just unengage it. Free spool it. Well, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So I guess the only thing left to do at this point is clean all this up. So I guess I'll go do that. But actually, you know what? First I'm gonna go grab lunch. have it. Ford Performance Warn winch on the Bronco capable bumper. Not too shabby for a guy in his driveway with a Dremel. If you too have the capable bumper and you want a winch on it, I would consider this. Ford dropped the price on this by 600 bucks. It now retails for 2,600, and I'm sure if you shopped around, you could probably get it for closer to 2,200. Now in 2024, Ford no longer offers the capable bumper on the Badlands or the Wildtrak trim, but if you're searching used or you're considering a Heritage or Black Diamond, I would go for it. Skip the HD modular bumper, save yourself $725. You get fog lights, you save yourself the cost of aftermarket fog lights, and you also save yourself an aux switch because you get a factory fog switch. I just think, I think it makes a lot of sense. We're not quite done yet. The last step involves programming the restraint control module. That's the module that runs your seatbelts, your airbags, all that stuff. It just lets it know there's a winch attached to the front. I'm gonna spin that off to a separate video because this video is almost an hour as it is. And I don't even know if this is gonna work. FDRS might throw me an error since I don't have the modular bumper. So stick around if you wanna see that video. That's gonna be it for now. Socials are right here if you wanna contact me. Have yourself a great week. Bye.